Hello everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel. Today I have one exercise. Solve this equation. The series in power cosine square of x minus 5 multiply series in power sine square of x plus 14 equals 0. Do you know how to solve this? If you know, please do it. When you do it or this, please come back to watch my video from beginning to the end to verify your solution. And before we go to the solution, please don't forget to subscribe to my channel for more exciting video. Okay, now we go to the solution together. Okay, we see this equation that half the power of it is trigonometry's function. Did you know that? Sine squared of x and plus cosine squared of x equal 1. So now this I change this to the right hand side. So it's equal is sine squared of x equal 1 and minus cosine squared of x. And so now this we get this equation we can divide 3 and power cosine square of x and minus y and the sine square of x I replace in this. We get multiply 3 and power 1 and minus cosine square of x and plus 14 equals 0. Okay, now this I use the formulas that we know that s and power m, a and power m divided by a power n equal s power m minus n. So this 3 power 1 minus cosine square of a. We can be write 3 power 1 divided by 3 power cosine square of a. So this we get 3 and power cosine square of a and minus this y and multiply 3 and divide by this 3 cosine square of x and plus 40 equals 0. Look at our equation this. Now, we will have these 3 and power cosine square of x. And now this also cosine 3 power cosine square of x is the same. So now we will let it by the another variable. So now this I let this by I let it equal m and equal 3 power cosine square of x. So that m must be positive. Okay, so now we get this equation. Okay, so we can write it. We replace this by m. So this we get this m minus this y multiply 3 we get 15 and divide by m and plus this 14 equals 0. Okay, so now this equation I multiply this by m. Okay, multiply m and this also multiply m. So now this we get this m squared. Okay, and this we multiply in, we simplify this, we get minus 15 and this we get this plus 14 and 14m and equal is 0. Okay, now we get the equation that have second degree. So this we can write it m squared and plus 14m and minus 15 equals 0. And so now this I can be write is m squared and minus m and minus this I get plus 15m and minus 15 equals 0. And so now this equation I group out this and group out this. So this we take m out of factors. We get this m bracket m minus 1 and plus this we take 15. We get this 15 and brackets m minus 1 equals 0. You see our equation have this m minus 1 and this m minus 1. So I take m minus 1 out of factors, we get m minus 1 and bracket this m and plus 15 and equal 0. And so now this we have the two factors equal 0, so we get one factor equal 0 and one factor equal 0. Okay, now this m minus 1 equals 0. I change 1 to the right hand side. So we get this m equal 1. And this I change 15 to the right hand side and get m equals minus 15. Okay, now this is this negative. So we not take it. Okay, so we not take it. Okay, now we use we have m equal 1. Okay, now m equal 1. So this m equal 1, I can be write this is m equal 1. So we get 3 and power cosine square of x is equal 1. And now this 1 we can be y is equal 3 power 0. And so now this cosine square of x is maybe is equal 0. And this we can be y cosine square of x equals 0. And so we get this cosine of x equals 0. And we know that the cosine equals 0, the values of x is maybe that we know that in the cycle of trigonometry that this and this is equal this pi divided by 2 and this pi to create the 3 pi divided by 2. And so now this we get this and get half of cycle and the half of cycle round. And so now this we get this h equal pi divided by 2 plus k pi. That k is maybe integer number. So now thus we get the values of h. Okay, thus h maybe equal the pi divided by 2 plus k pi, that k is maybe integer number, is our solution. Thanks for watching. If you like my videos, please don't forget to subscribe to my channel for more exciting video. Goodbye.